Now it's Teal Terror time. You should be as excited as I am. Absolutely gorgeous weather we're getting here, and this is probably the longest ride we'll ever take on the Teal Terror, but it's right through the middle of town, right through the French Concession. Everybody's always asking about where the French Concession is, so what we'll do is take a bit of a ride through here and show you. Right now we're on Jianguolu, or in Shanghainese, even though Vivi isn't here, I can teach you. It's Jigolu, Jianguolu. Gorgeous tree-lined little shops, things of that nature. Definitely worth walking around. This is, we're coming. Oh, interesting cultural fact. You see everybody behind me not going to the front of the line? Chinese hate sunshine. Scared to death of the sunshine, which makes it great if you're going to go to like Qingdao or Hainan, because get the beach to yourself. They're running red lights. Did you see that? Dangerous. I would, however, highly recommend getting a bike of any sort, be it a motorbike or an electric bike or even a gas bike, which is a bit of a pain in the ass to get, to be honest, because you have to get a license. But you see more of the city. It's quicker than a cab, and you know, someday if you're innovative, you can strap a camera on your bike and make loads of money from your idea. If you show up in Shanghai and you end up playing dodgeball, the place you play dodgeball and a bit of basketball coming up here on your left side, again, little shops, little boutiques, and everywhere on your right. I'll talk through some of this. Sometimes I won't. It's gorgeous. Cannot describe how nice the weather is. If you're planning a trip to Shanghai, I would highly suggest doing it between middle of September and middle of November. The winters here are unbelievably cold, and the summers are just ridiculously hot. So this is the time to come and visit. There we go. Teal Terror's got some speed. You can't tell a lot of times. Did you see that? Passed him. So now again, still on Jianguolu, coming up on what should be Shanxilu. A lot of people stay kind of near Shanxi and Huahai. And hell, if everybody else runs the bread... Oh, see, I timed it well. There you go, green light. Nan, getting a free ride there. I'll let you listen for a bit. Or maybe not, I'll just give you this. If you do plan up showing up in Shanghai and getting a bike you can actually get for about 200 to 300 kuai if you go to the, shall we say, second-hand market. If you want a moped like the one I have, surprisingly, only going to cost you about $150 US. Best investment you'll ever make. Grab a camera, get a little motor scooter, and just work your way around town. You'll get to know the streets better, you get to know the town better. Plus taxis, although they're cheap by Western standards, they do add up, because you don't want to take the bus, and in a few weeks we're going to show you why you shouldn't take the bus. Picking up some speed here, getting ready to pass somebody else. That was actually me making the sound effect. I don't want to lead you down. So now we're at Shanyanglu, I believe, and I should be taking a right here. Yes, right down Shanyanglu. This is going to take us up to Fuxinglu, which is kind of the main drag if you're ever looking to position yourself around Puxi. Keeping in mind we're in Puxi, not in Pudong. You're going to have to know Fuxinglu and Huahailu, which we're going to come up here in a little bit. Absolutely, again, it's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous day. You really don't realize how long of a ride this is until you have to do a voice over it. Bit of construction going on your right. Something to plan on if you want to live in the middle of the French Concession. You will constantly be kept awake by non-stop construction. And I think in about a month we've got a show coming up about the different rules and regulations that come with that, because my first year, as do most people when they get here, you lose a lot of sleep. A wicked CD store just passed there on the right if you're looking to pick up some, actually the real CDs. They're cutouts, but they're real CDs. Hair salons, Jalsa shops, bike fix-it places. Ooh, it's close. This should be Yongjialu. Now, if you actually continue... Actually, if you take a left here, great little pub called The Hut. If you ever come here, they've got like live Chinese music. I actually once saw four Chinese guys try to finish a bottle of vodka and milk with ice, and they lasted all about 30 minutes before getting sick. Still, a great place to people watch. The Hut. There we go. Wonton shops. Just love it, man. This is the greatest area in Shanghai, the French Concession. I'm sure there's maps online to show you exactly where the French Concession is, and stories about where the trees came from or whatever. Can you believe? Oh, that's a green light. All right. Cabs, green cabs are the best. And they've got quite a funny message. up here on the left, which is going to be Shanyanglu and Fuxinglu, is electronics market. Actually, really, really good electronics market. I wouldn't pick up something like a computer there, but if you're looking for like an MP3 or something like that, a little, cheap little MP3 player, that's what I'd do. The crossing guard, you'll see lots and lots of these. And following crossing over, more of the wooded fringe concession area. It's worth a walk, worth an entire day, I'm telling you. Boy, this is a long ride. I'm starting to bore myself. So now we should be coming up. Up here on the left is one of the best Indian restaurants in town. On the right is where the Shenyang market used to be. If you were here a couple of years ago, you would remember this place to be the last stop when it comes to shopping. They're knocking all that down. It's actually already knocked down. They're doing high-rise, building high-rises and things like that. And we just did a show on where the alternative is if you're looking for the fake markets. But here we're coming up on Huahailu. Huahailu is like the Rodeo Drive, the nice lights and things like that. And I'm being so unbelievably illegal here. Sorry. It's all for the sake of the show, so we can get you there faster. I don't know if this is allowed either. Guys on the left there will hound you for, you want the bag, you want the watch. And you can say yes or no, depending on what you want. Excuse me. Now we're coming up onto a street that I forget the name of, actually, but here's hard work, man. Just to the right, a lot of people will ask you to come to Element Fresh sometimes. It's a nice place to get lunch and kind of overlook the city. I highly suggest it, although I can't remember. There it is right there on the right, but I can't remember the name of the street. The reason I can't remember the name of the street is because this intersects with 5 other streets, and we're going to start shooting a short on the worst we actually are coming up on the worst intersection in Shanghai. No stoplights, no stop signs. People like that, that was close. People like that going down the wrong way. How in the world there aren't 30 accidents today coming up on this intersection we're about to hit is beyond me. But you'll see it gets a bit dodgy. Dragonfly massage on your right. Just got passed by a foreigner on a push bike. That's embarrassing. And nice hotel there on the right. Forgot the name. A friend of mine stayed there. Beautiful place. Nice little garden. So if you're asked to stay there, highly suggest it. Here we go. Worst intersection on the world. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 intersecting streets. No lights. No signs. Yet the teal terror remains unscathed. And here's the beauty of having a moped. Zoop. Past another one. Past, ooh, that was close. Past those 2. And cabs have to stop at red lights, but the teal terror does not. Can't beat them, join them. So now we're going down Fuminglu. Another, again, right on the fringe of the French concession. On to the left is going to be a street of Xinjiang places. Xinjiang being the west of China, more Pakistani-leaning food. They're going to wear the hats and have the great mustaches and sell you, well, all sorts of things, actually. Those are the guys you need to know. And dangerously, again, that's why you should have a moped. Passing. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This entire drive was from my house to my art studio, so you actually got kind of an in-depth look on my little trip that I have to take, and a very long-winded trip as well. I apologize. This would be Fuminglu. Should be hanging a left, right here, and should be pulling into the art studio complex right here. Right there in front of you, whereas Hutsa did his beer review the other day. Take a left. And here we are at the little art collaborative, the studio. If you're ever in town, please stop by and check out what we're doing. That was a long ride, but hey, it's the Shanghai show. We do it. Why? Because we love you. We're going to see you backing up. There we go. See you tomorrow. Bye.